Alrighty. Okay. Pains and injuries before we start. Good. All right. Good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab. It is level 2, level 3. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether. Always making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. Now, if your hips or your low back are tight, please elevate, sitting up on some blocks or some blankets. All right. Palms face up. Fingers come together on a mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And as you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine. And let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll to center. A few more rounds. Then chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And chin back toward the chest. Lift the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet, hands support to either side, and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in, roll out. Draw in, outer rotation, circling. And back to center, switch them around. And back to center again. Cross your shins, take the opposite shin on top. Raise your arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back up, other side. Back up again, legs forward, forward fold. Inhale, take it back up, separating your feet about max width distance. Right hand to the floor, left arm forward, bending your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Back to center. Raise your left arm up. Extend the right arm further out. Exhale, side bend right. Back to center. Side bend right. Back to center. Side bend right. Back to center. Left arm forward again, and then rotate the torso over your right leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, back to vertical. Reach forward. Back to vertical. This time, reach forward. Grab the outer right foot. Re-lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, deep in the forward fold. Release, coming back up to vertical. Left hand to the floor, right arm forward, bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Square back. Raise your right arm up. Reach your left hand further out. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, vertical. Exhale, side bend left. Back to vertical. Side bend left. Back to vertical. Reach your right arm forward and rotate your torso to face your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, draw forward. Inhale, vertical. Exhale, draw forward. Inhale, vertical this time. Exhale, forward. Stay there. Grab the outer left foot. Re-lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Release. Take it back to vertical. Take the legs out a little bit wider. Right hand to inside the right leg. Left arm up and over. Inhale here. Exhale. Move to the right. Come back to vertical. Exhale. Move a little bit further to the right. Back to vertical this time. Side bend as far as you can and extend your left fingertips. Now, if you can bind the left hand to the right foot, take it. If that is too deep, just keep extending to your left arm. Lift up about halfway. Square over your right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Go further forward. Grab the outer right foot with your left hand and go deeper into a forward fold. Then take the right hand behind you for half bind and rotate to the right even more as you lean forward. And start to release. Inhale, come back up to vertical. Left hand, inner left leg. Extend the right arm out. Inhale, lengthen vertically. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, come up to vertical. Exhale, side bend left a little bit further. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend and stay. Keep reaching, either extending to your right fingertips or binding hand to foot. Then lift up about halfway, square over your left leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, grabbing the outer left foot and forward folding a little bit more deeply. Keeping it forward fold. Left hand behind you to a half bind and rotate your left even more as you forward fold. Start to release, come back to vertical, hands back behind you, outer rotations with your fingers, broaden your shoulders, kiss your shoulder blades toward each other, lift up, gaze upwards. Come back to a vertical line, press into your fingers, lean forward into a forward fold with a neutral spine. Take the next few breaths to progressively work deeper forward. And then if you want to walk your hands forward, you can take your hands forward, keeping a neutral line with your spine and get flatter and flatter toward the floor. And start to walk your hands back in. With your hands supporting to the inside of your thighs, shift back toward the sacrum and raise your legs. And then let's take some circles outwardly. Come back to center, take circles inwardly. Come back to center, shift back toward the sacrum, raise your arms, extend them forward. So your legs and your arms are roughly parallel to each other, and your arms and legs are in a Y position. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the arms and legs together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here with your arms together. On the exhale, lower the heels almost all the way down, and then lift back up. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. Two more. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Lower all the way down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. And make your way back up. Step the feet to the floor about mat twist. Pivot to your heels. Hands come back behind you. Windshield wipe your knees side to side. The next time you draw your knees to the right side, let the knees come down and then sit up tall. Start to walk your hands toward the back of the room and twist to the right. Release the action a little bit. Reach your right hand further back, supporting with your left hand, and get a different spot along the spine as you twist a little bit deeper. If you have one more in you, adjust your hands again. Deepen the twist. And make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to your left. Back to center. Hands come back behind you. Windshield wiper again a few more times. Next time you draw your knees to your left, let the knees come down. Start to twist to face the back of the room. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. So maybe the first one is a more vertical line with your spine. Release the action a little bit. Walk your left hand further back, supporting with your right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Find a different spot along the spine. Either stay here, or if you have one more in you, adjust a little bit more and go a little bit deeper. And start to release. Make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist. And release. Windshield wiper again. All right, come back to center, tabletop. So take the feet about hips width distance. Flatten the feet, flatten the hands back behind you, and lifting your hips for tabletop. Start to release. Soles of feet together, knees apart, and then butterfly just a little bit. Come back to stillness. Draw the heels in closer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in Baddha Konasana. And begin to make your way up through a yogic squat. So get into yogic squat, and then walk your hands forward for down dog. All right, come back to stillness in your down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Inhale, back up, lizard. Step the right foot forward to outside of the right hand. So steady your balance here and then walk your hands slightly further forward. You can keep your right toes pointing forward or you can turn your toes out if you need a little bit of help there. And then on the exhale, lean forward and downwards a little bit more. And then release that action 3 times. Lean a little bit deeper. Release that action. Lean and hold. Release that action, walk your hands back in. If your toes are turning out, turn them back forward. Left hand stays to the floor, right arm up to twist. Right hand behind you, half bind. Extended revolved. Raise your right arm up and reach forward to an extended lunge position. Then right hand to the floor to the inside of the right leg and lengthen over your right leg in an early pyramid. And bend the front knee, warrior 2. Open it up. Inhale, reverse, warrior. Exhale, side angle. Modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor. Left arm up. Extended side angle, left arm forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, 1 breath, exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms to cobra, take it. And release all the way down. Tuck your toes under. Press back up into a plank and then down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick back up. Step the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand for lizard. And again, make the adjustment with your left toes turning out if you need it. And walking your hands forward about a foot. All right, as you're ready, lean forward a little bit more deeply. And then release that action. Lean forward. Release this time. Lean forward and hold. And start to release, walking your hands back in. Right hand stays to the floor. If your left toes are turning out, turn it back forward. Raise your left arm up to twist. Half bind. Left hand back behind you. Raise your left arm up and forward. Extend a revolved lunge. Left hand to the floor, ground the back heel, circle it up into warrior. Yes. We took pyramid. Hands back to the floor, lengthen out the front leg. Let's not forget the hamstring stretch, right? Important. Thank you, Margaret. All right, now bend the left knee, ground the back heel, circle it up for warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Extended side angle, right palm to face down, reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Inhale all the way up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank, and lower all the way down to the belly. Hands alongside the rib cage. 3 progressive cobras. Lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, almost all the way down. Inhale, even higher. Full extension of your arms if you have that. All the way down. Tucking your toes under. Press back up into a plank. And then down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up, open up the hips, bend the right knee, and flip the dog. Stay with the flip dog or side plank. You can just take your legs to stack one over the other, or you can pick up your right foot, draw the right knee in. Taking right hand to right knee, yogic toe lock, or hand to heel if you have that extension. All right, release, flip it back, 3-legged dog. Step the right foot forward to outside the right hand, lizard again. This time, let's go a little bit deeper. Walking hands forward. If you can take your forearms down, take your forearms down. All right, release your left knee to the floor. Lift the elbows back up, walk your hands in. Then turn your right toes out, left hand a little bit wider. Raise your right arm up and behind you, half bind to twist. Keep the hips leaning forward. Binding, bend your left knee. Grab the inside of the left foot with the right hand and kick it back in space. Quad stretch, square of your shoulders to face down. Draw the left heel in toward the seat as you fold forward. Start to release, coming back up. Let the hands come to the floor. Turn your right toes back forward, and let's come into your pyramid once again. Half moon, bend your right knee, right hand forward about a foot, look off to right side, and raise your left arm up. Once you have your balance, reach your left hand forward, palms facing down, point the left toes back actively so your left side is getting very long. Then bend your left knee and bind for Chapasana, left hand to left foot and kick back. And then if you have the full bind, both hands to your left hand for the full expression of Chapasana, take it. Start to release, stepping it back for Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse Warrior. Lengthen out the right leg for triangle. Hand to the top of the shin to modify, hand to the floor. We're taking the full pose, left arm out. Extended triangle, left palm face down, reach forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. Inhale, come all the way up into reverse triangle. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm to touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick it back up, open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flip the dog. Stay in flip dog or side plank. Just take the legs together. You can also draw the left knee in, left hand to the left knee, yogic toe lock, or hand to heel if you have that extension. Release, flip it back, three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward to outside the left hand, lizard. So again, either left toes pointing forward or turning your toes out. Walk your hands forward about a foot and then lowering your forearms down, deepening that lunge in the lizard. Then take the right knee down, lift the elbows up, walk your hands back in. If your toes are still pointing forward, turn your left toes out at an angle, supporting with the right hand. Raise your left arm up and behind you for the half bind to twist. Stay here or take the bind, left hand to the right foot and kick back, deepen your twist. Quad stretch, square of your shoulders, draw the right heel in as you fold. Start to release, make your way back up. Turning your left toes back forward, pyramid. Tuck the right toes under and lengthen over your left leg. Bend the front knee, half moon. Left hand forward about a foot, loop up to left side, and rise up. Once you connect with the balance, right palm face down, reach forward. Point the right toes back in opposition, getting lengthy through your right side. Tapasana, bend your right knee. With your right hand, grab the outside of the right foot and kick back. If your balance is good here, both hands to your right foot. Begin to release, step it back. Warrior two, reverse warrior. Triangle, lengthen out the left leg, hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Extended triangle, right palm facing down, reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you, stacking more actively. Inhale, come up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Fallen triangle, right leg over to left side. And reach your left arm up and forward. Stay there or pick up your right foot with your left hand and extend out. Or free up your right hand to extend forward, suspending your right leg. Flip it back again, right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward to outside the right hand. Lizard pose again. Either keeping your toes forward, turning toes out of your knee, walk your hands forward, forearms down. If you have even more, maybe your hands are pillows, and you're going to get even lower. Or even flatter with the chest and chin toward the floor if you have that. All right, starting to walk it back. Keep your legs wide, crescent moon. So it's a slightly wider stance than your usual crescent moon. And then once you set with the hips, arms up. Then binding left hand to left foot for mermaid one. Stay mermaid one, or go for mermaid two, grabbing the inside of the foot. If you have another option of your mermaids, take whatever you want. I'm going to try for king pigeon and see. Oh, king pigeon variation. Two more breaths. All right, start to release. Hands to inside of the right foot, tuck your left toes under, airplane. Dig the right shoulder underneath your right knee, and then arms out to either side. You may stay there, or Kundiyasana 2. Kick the right leg out, chaturanga your arms, and take your balance. Stepping back to your lizard. Take the left knee down and working toward a split. So take your hands to either side of the right foot. Shift back into half split first. So let's do the preparation. All right, step the right foot back down, walk your right foot forward a few inches, and lean forward once again. So deepening your lunge. Shift back one more time into your half split. All right, the next time we come forward, your choice in how deeply you want to go into your split. Move your right heel forward, move your left knee back, right heel forward, left knee back, and see where you get with your split. And then once again, once you get to your split, any variations you like, stay with your hands supporting in the split. Forward fold if you want. Side stretch, rotating to your left, and then binding left hand to the right foot. All right, if you have mermaids here, you can take your mermaids. All righty, starting to finish up. As you support with your hands, lift the seat back up. Gently draw the right heel back. Step the right foot down, coming into a lunge. Let's take a twist. Left hand to the floor, right arm up, and let's take a twist here as a neutralization for your right hamstrings as well as your spine and your lower back. Right hand behind you, half bind. Revolved half moon. Left hand forward about a foot, tip forward to balance. If you want revolved Trikonasana, right hand to your left foot and kick back. Soldier, bow forward, raise your left knee up as you stack your hips like a half moon as you fold forward. Either stay here with the right arm to outside the right leg for regular soldier, or super soldier, right arm switches to the inside of the right leg to bind to the left foot. And then finally, if you want to take a few more breaths here, you can. If you want to invert into some sort of handstand, take whatever you want. All right, when you're ready to break, release your bind, step it all the way back, step the left foot back, come up into reverse warrior. Stretch out your right side. Bound at side angle. Wrap the right arm underneath your right leg, left hand behind you to take the full bind. And then once you have your bind, you want to lift the upper torso, lean it back, and stack. Stay here for a few more breaths, or lengthen out the right leg for bound triangle. We're going to come forward into half moon again. If you're able to keep your full bind for half moon. All right, gaze to your floor, bend your right knee, step the left foot forward a little bit. Then as you shift forward, pick up the left foot and reach it back behind you. When you're ready to break, step it back, release your binds. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. And then when you're ready, hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in towards the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick back up. Fallen triangle, left leg over to the right side. Lift and extend the right arm forward. Your option to stay here. Or right hand to bind to the left foot and extend out. Or suspend the left foot, raise your right arm forward. Flip it back, left leg up, three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward to outside the left hand, lizard. So again, left toes pointing forward or turn your left toes out. Walk your hands forward, forearms down. You're going to go a little bit deeper. Make pillows with the hands, resting your forehead, going a little bit lower. If you have even more, chest and chin to the floor. All right, begin to work it back in. Walk your hands in. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes. Left toes point forward. You're a little bit wider in your stance for your crescent moon, and then lunging forward. All right, extra padding as you need. Once you're set, arms up. Then binding mermaids, right hand to right foot. Kick it back, left arm up and back. If you're going for mermaid 2, hand to inside the foot. Hook your foot to your elbow crease and take the bind. And then again, if you have other options that you prefer, go ahead and take whatever else you want. All righty, let's start to release. Hands to the inside of the right foot, tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee. Airplane. Dig your left shoulder underneath the left knee, arms out to either side. Stay there or take the arm balance, Kundiyasana 2, hands to the floor. Kick your left leg out and doing arm balance. All right, make your way back, step it back. Stay in the low lunge, right hand stays down, left arm to twist. So using this revolving low lunge to neutralize your spine and your left hamstring. Oh, we took the split first, sorry. Left hand comes back down, right knee comes down, half split. Yeah, we took the split before we went into neutralization. All right, step the left foot back down, walk it forward a few inches, and lean forward once again. Shift it back one more time, so it's a slightly deeper hamstring stretch. All right, so the next time we come forward, you're going in toward your split. Left heel forward, right knee back. Left heel forward, right knee back. So once you're steady, stay with your version of your split or forward fold if you want. Other option, rotating to the right, right hand to bind to the left foot. If you have other options, go ahead and take. All righty. Now, let's begin to break, and it's come, as you lift the seat up, draw the left heel back, step the left foot down, and come to your low lunge. Now we're taking neutralization. Right hand to your floor, left arm up, and that's for your left hamstrings, for your lower back. Half bind, left hand behind you. Revolved half moon, gaze to floor. Reach your right hand forward about a foot. Tip forward, reach your right heel back, and twist. Stay here in revolved half moon or binding. Left hand to the right foot. Actually, everyone should bind because we're going into soldier. All right, and then soldier pose. As you bow forward over your left leg with your torso, you're going to stack the right side over your left. So it's almost like a half moon shape with your hips, but you're taking a standing forward bend like in a split. So this is your soldier. Regular soldier, left arm is to the outside of the left leg. Super soldier, left arm switches to the inside of the left leg to bind to the right foot. So it's a little bit tighter, this one, right? Super soldier, so a little more advanced. Either stay here, take a few more breaths, or those of you working to invert. All right, wherever you are, starting to break, step the right foot all the way back, circle it up into reverse warrior. Stephanie, switch leg. Reverse warrior. And then bound to side angle. Left arm, thread underneath your left leg, right hand back behind you to bind, then lift the upper torso, lean it back, and stack. All right, if this is good enough, stay here. If you're looking to lengthen out the left leg for a bound triangle, take that. And then we're working forward again for bound half moon. If you want to release your hands, either expanding or half bind, go ahead and take. If you can keep the full bind of the half moon, take it. All right, begin to finish up. Release, inhale, come up. Reverse, warrior. And then hands to the floor, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Bend the knees, inhale, one breath. Exhale, walk or jump your feet forward between your hands. Feet together, knees together. Rise up chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. Taking a tree. Sole of the right foot in your left leg, arms up and out. Once you steady, your choice. Stay here for the full duration of time or take any additional variations you like. You can take simple ones like the heart opener, wrapping hands back behind you. A little bit more advanced for the challenging of the balance is side bending right. If you want to tiptoe balance, arm balance, any other transitions you like, feel free. And so I'm taking a version of what I call twisted crow, which is really a one-legged crow, and adding the extending the leg back into stacking of the hips like a sideward scorpion. All right, so like we do in down dog, raise the leg, open up the hips, bend the knee. So I'm combining that action with a one-legged crow. All righty, starting to finish up, make your way back to tree, then arms up, step the right foot down chair, wrap your hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze up, and then bow forward, knuckles up and overhead. Take a few breaths here. Release your hands, bend the knees, chair. Tree on the second side, stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee, sole of the left foot in the right leg. Arms up and out. Once you're steady, your choice, stay here. Hands back behind you, interlacing with the other thumb. Side bending, and then other options you like. All right, so while you guys work, if you want to check out the twisted crow, it is a one-legged crow, right? So I'm going to land the hands to the floor as if I was doing a regular crow. Then I'm taking the left knee to left arm this time because I'm standing on the right foot. Then as you shift forward, reach your right leg back, it's one-legged crow. Then I'm going to stack the hips and bend the knee. So it's that sideward scorpion shape with the right leg, stacking of the hips, bending of the right knee. But this is what I'm calling a twisted crow. So we're able to extend the leg at least, so that could be the first part, one-legged crow. Then as that gets easier, then you start to stack the hips and bend the knee. So you're kind of halfway there. All righty, starting to finish up, coming back to your tree. And then step the left foot down chair, wrap the hands back behind you, non-dominant interlacing of the hands, lift up, gaze up first, and then dive forward, knuckles up and overhead. Releasing your hands. Keep your heels together, toes apart. And then start to bend your knees. See if you can take a yogic squat here, keeping both heels down. If you're able to, then you're going to wrap your arms around the shins and then grabbing the wrists around where your ankles would be, and then forward fold. If you have the extension to take the forehead to the floor, you can take that. If not, you can just squat here. All right, release your hands down, lift the seat, turn your heels back out. So let the feet be a little bit wider than hips, actually about mat width is good. Diti-basana, firefly. You're going to bend your knees. Walk your hands through the inner legs and dig your shoulders underneath. And if you want to turn your toes out a little bit, that might be helpful for the hip opening. Then once you get your arms and your shoulders as far underneath as possible, hands to the floor behind you, behind the heels. If you can ground the palms, let the feet drop a little bit, bend the elbows so your triceps become a tabletop for your legs. Then if you can balance, take the feet off the floor. If you can extend, extend. If you have your Diti-basana, this can become tripod headstand. So as you lift the seat, draw the heels in, head comes to the floor, and that transitions to your tripod. All right, good, Natalie. Then start to look forward, and then let the seat drop a little more. Good, and then maybe your heels can come off the floor. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Good. All right, so that could be the beginning of it. Eventually, your legs extend a little higher. All right, let's start to finish up. Walk it back to down dog. Left leg up. Draw the left knee in for pigeon. Land that shin to the floor. Set up your pose. Walk your hands back. Elongate once you're set. Make your way forward. And in your pigeon, if you like additional variations, feel free to take anything else you want. You can invert, headstand, forearm stand, handstand, shoulder stand. You can twist in a forward fold, twist left, twist right. You can mermaid bind. You can take lotus and try to stand on your knees. righty. Let's start to finish up. Take the left feet down. Extend the right leg out to the side. Skandasana. Then you're going to step the left foot down. So you're going to go Skandasana sideways. All right, so draw the left heel in, swing the right leg out, and then step the left foot down. Right hand to your left ankle, side bend over your right leg, and reach to bind the left hand to the right foot. So you're going to imagine taking this Skandasana shape, or also a shape of sundial, and you're going to recline it. All right, so starting to release, make your way back up. You're going to keep the left foot as is. Recline onto your back, draw the right knee over your shoulder, hand to foot, kick it out, and recline. So right arm underneath your right leg, left hand to bind to the foot, and see if you can extend out. If you can extend out, thread the head past your left arm and then lean toward the floor. Yeah, if you have a head behind the foot or a foot behind the head, that works too. All right, let's start to break. Sit back up. Draw the left heel in, swing the right leg back, and through that pigeon, walk it back to your down dog. Of course, if we wanted to take that further, you can take it into the seated sundial, etc. So you can always develop that further into other poses that require the same bind. All right, pigeon second side. Right leg up. Draw the right knee in. Land that shin to the floor. Measure out your pose. Right thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee further back to lower your hips. Elongate through your spine once you're set. Then make your way forward. And then if you went further into other variations, feel free to take it. All righty, beginning to finish up. Walk your hands back in, lift the torso up, take the right seat down, extend the left leg out to left side, Skandasana, and then step the right foot down. And then Natalie, step the right foot down, yeah. And then left hand to grab the right ankle, side bend over your left leg, reach your right arm overhead, binding right hand to left foot. That's your Skandasana. And start to release. Take it back up. You're going to keep the right foot as is and start to recline onto your backs. Once you're on your backs, draw the left knee in. Again, dig your left shoulder underneath your left knee. Binding right hand to left foot. And as you extend out, if you can recline all the way back, fantastic. So Simon and Phoebe, if you decide to take that variation, is opposite hand and foot. So that is the four corners pose, right? So if you want to take this as a reclining four corners, it's right arm to left ankle. Under, right arm, yes. And then left hand behind you and bind. So that's your four corners, right? If you're taking same hand, same foot into sundial, it's as if we're doing this seated position, right? Left hand to right foot. So it's not same hand, same foot, sorry. Right? So if you're taking this one, sundial, into reclining position, you're going to take the right shoulder underneath the right knee, left hand to the foot, and extend. Oh, sorry, the wrong leg. Left shoulder underneath the left knee, right hand to left foot. Thread the head, extend out, and then you can recline all the way back. That's right. You see the difference, right? Yeah. So one is sundial, one is four corners. All righty. Let's start to finish up. We have the right leg forward. All right. All right. So coming back up, swing the left leg back and through that pigeon, transitioning back to down dog and walk it out. And then walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take your seat down. Seated spinal twist. Left heel comes in. Right leg over. Ground your seat. Right hand is behind you. Left arm is up. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Counter twist to your left. Back to center. Release. Switch legs. Right leg comes under. Left leg on top. Left hand behind you, right arm up. Inhale, exhale, twist to your left. Release, inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Back to center. Extend both legs forward. Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend, arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And let's get deep in this one. So really reach through the neutral spine, hinging at the hips, and get as flat over your legs as possible. And start to release. Lower onto your backs. You know what? Sorry. Let me give you this demo before we go. You have three options. You have bridge, you have wheel, or if you want to take a tiptoe couch pose, you can lift the feet, walk your heels in, shift to your tiptoes, hand to your shoulders, and you can draw the knees forward and crown of the head to the floor. All right, so if you want to take that, so take bridge, wheel. If you're taking tiptoe couch pose, right? If you want to go with me, you're going to lift the feet, walk your toes in, walk your heels in, and shift to your toes. You're going to be in tuck toe position. Then with the hips lifted, knees slightly apart in a V shape, hands to your shoulders. And you're going to press into your hands to reach your knees forward and down toward the floor if you have that extension. And then back bend to the crown of the head toward the floor. Right? And then from tiptoe couch, if you want to then move into wheel, etc., you can. You okay? It's pretty severe on the toes for sure. Right? If you're not able to touch the knees down, then that means the quads are tight and you don't have that extension yet, and it is what it is, right? So just go easy. If you're at home and you have blocks, right, you can always take blocks to your knees and measure out where your knees would be. And at least if you can make that contact, maybe you can make the rest of the way with your arms and your shoulders and the upper back and the back bend. All righty. Wherever you are, start to finish up, lowering onto your back and then drawing your knees in toward the chest, stretching out. And then keeping your left knee in, extend the right leg out, left arm out to a T, twist to the right, recline, twisting. Start to take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the other direction. When you're ready, coming back to center, hugging both knees in. And then when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, sliding the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. And slowly start to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. When you take your seat, let's take your non-domination on top. Once you have your seat, reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo, PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again. See you next time.